Politicians allied to ODM leader Raila Odinga have stepped up attacks against Deputy President William Ruto, arguing he's not fit to run the country. According to the politicians who spoke in different parts of the country, led by Senate Minority Whip James Orengo, there is nothing new the DP would offer Kenyans, as he has been in government for 10 years consecutively.
Deputy President William Ruto and his allies were the subject of political attacks from allies of ODM leader Raila Odinga as campaigns for the 2022 elections gear up. In Siaya, MPs accused the DP and his allies of polarizing the country, especially through their sentiments, pointing an accusing finger at the DP for not taking charge of his party MPs, whom they say have run amok.
The outbursts that emanated from the Eldoret rally convened by UDA and its leader, William Ruto, should not be looked at in isolation. They are simply but a part of a clear pattern that has now been well established.
Reflecting on Saturday's UDA rally in Eldoret, the MPs say the DP should be held responsible for remarks made at the rally.
Politicians, we don't just say things. All the things you hear us say, they are always choreographed and planned. And yesterday was a very, very important function for William Ruto, because he was actually doing something like what we did in Azimio la Umoja Convention. And therefore the speeches that were made there were discussed, were agreed, and people are appointed to deliver them.
The law enforcement agencies should not waste time indulging in so-called investigations. There is nothing to investigate. Once somebody has made such reckless statements in the full glare of the media, in public, in broad daylight, they need to move with speed, apprehend those characters, and take them to court.
In Meru, Siaya Senator James Orengo, who doubles up as Senate Minority Leader, picked up cue, hitting out at the DP, whom he says will not provide anything new if elected in 2022.
Wengine sasa wanaanza kusema nikichaguliwa nitafanya hivi. Nikichaguliwa nitafanya hivi. Huyu ndugu yetu Ruto alikuwa katika serikali ya Moi, wacha ya Kibaki. Alikuwa waziri katika serikali ya Moi. Akawa waziri katika serikali ya Kibaki. Akawa waziri na deputy president mpaka saa hii ni deputy president wa Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta.
In Kajiado, KOTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli is distancing himself from remarks that DP Ruto would not be handed over power if he won the elections.
What I've said time and again, and I don't want people to misquote me the way they are trying to misquote me, is that people will turn out in large numbers to go and vote. But Ruto will not garner votes that will make him a president. He will be defeated in elections, democratic elections. If the elections will be free, fair, verifiable, and elections that somebody can be able to audit.
According to Otwoli, the stars are now aligned towards a Raila presidency, unlike before, insisting there was no need to work towards denying him the presidency. Atwoli believes electing Ruto would be Kenya's biggest mistake.
Na Wakenya ni lazima mfungue macho. Na mimi nawaomba for free, kwa bure, huyu William Samoei Ruto mumkatae. Msipomkataa mtajuta, mtanikumbuka.
In Kilifi, a supremacy war between ODM and newly formed Pamoja African Alliance brews as the new party seeks to spread its tentacles and diminish ODM's hold. Despite the two parties having agreed on supporting Raila Odinga for the country's presidency, both are fighting to gain control of Kilifi County. In the 2017 elections, ODM scooped all political seats in Kilifi County, from MCA to governor.
Na kwamba Kilifi County lazima iende mbele na nani anaweza kuipeleka mbele tukishirikiana.
Sasa nataka tukutane, tukubaliane. Nyinyi watu ambao mnasema tuende na chama chetu, chapaa ama kaduasili ama nini, munaenda namna gani? If we are convinced, sisi sote tuende pale.
Pamoja African Alliance, a party associated with Governor Amason Kingi, is fashioning itself as the alternative speaking to the people's needs. Kennedy Muredi, NTV.